What if I told you that a nursing home is almost never the only option, and that almost no one tells you this in time? Every week I see entire families sitting in front of me, their eyes filled with fear, thinking there's no other way out, and there's almost always another way out. I'm Dr. Isabel Santos, a geriatrician, and for 20 years I've been supporting families at this exact moment. The moment when a father, a mother, a grandparent can no longer fully care for themselves. In my geriatric practice, I've seen this fear hundreds of times, and I want you to know something right now. You're not alone, and you probably have more options than you think. Here's the first real fact, and I want you to listen carefully. A national survey by the University of Michigan found that 88% of adults between the ages of 50 and 80 say that staying in their own homes for as long as possible is important to them. It's not a whim. It's a deep human need. Today, I'm going to give you 3 real, evidence-based alternatives that many families never hear about in time, building toward the most powerful one of all. Don't go before the end, because the last one could completely change the conversation you're having with your family this week. And before we continue, I want to ask you something. If you think this could help someone you know, subscribe right now and share this video with that person. A parent, a sibling, a friend who's silently carrying this decision. It could save them months of anguish. Let's start with number 3, adapting the home before a crisis occurs. Many families wait until something serious happens, a fall, a fracture, to take action. But you can do it the other way around. Grab bars in the bathroom, ramps instead of steps, good lighting in the hallways. It sounds simple. It's not. It's applied biology, not luck. A controlled clinical trial with occupational therapists evaluating the homes of high-risk seniors found a 39% reduction in falls after these modifications. 39%. No surgery. No new medications. Think of Ramona, a 71-year-old retiree living alone in a 2-story house. Her daughter was already looking into nursing homes because Ramona had slipped twice in the bathroom. They installed grab bars, replaced the bathtub with a step-free shower, and put automatic light sensors in the hallway. 6 months later, Ramona was still living at home, cooking her own meals without a single fall. Her daughter told me, "I never thought something so simple could change everything." The concrete action here: request a home assessment today, not next week, with an occupational therapist or a specialist in senior modifications. It's the cheapest investment compared to the cost of a nursing home. And this ties directly into point number 2, because a safe house is useless without real human support. Number 2, professional in-home care instead of full institutionalization. This is where many families go wrong, thinking the options are only all at home, alone, or full-time nursing home. There's a huge middle ground: in-home care aides, home nursing, and adult daycare centers. Tell us your age in the comments right now. I want to know who's watching today, and if you have a parent or grandparent in this situation. Consider Alberto, 68, who, after a mild stroke, could no longer cook or bathe himself. His family hired a care aide 3 times a week, combined with adult daycare 2 days a week. Alberto stayed in his own home, surrounded by his photos, his garden, and his routine. His wife told me, "I feel like I got my husband back, not just a patient." The action here: contact your local senior services agency today and specifically ask about income-adjusted in-home care programs. Many families don't know that subsidies exist. And this brings us to the most important point of all, one that almost no family knows. Number 1, comprehensive community care programs, like the PACE model, Program for Comprehensive Care for Older Adults. This isn't simply in-home care. It's a full medical team: doctor, nurse, therapist, social worker, coordinating the person's health while they continue living in their community, not in an institution. And here's the game-changing fact. A 5-year follow-up study found that participants in these programs had better long-term survival rates compared to people in traditional institutional care, despite having more complex health conditions. It's not just more comfortable. It can mean more years of life. This isn't X, it's Y. This isn't settling for less care. It's accessing quality medical care without sacrificing the dignity of living in your own home. Let's recap, because this is what really matters. Number 3, adapt your home before the crisis. It reduces falls by up to 39%. Number 2, combine professional in-home care with adult daycare centers, instead of thinking that the only alternative is a full-time nursing home. And number 1, research community-based comprehensive care programs in your area. They can mean better health and more years without leaving home. Our parents' and grandparents' bodies aren't broken simply because they need help. Needing help isn't losing independence, it's redesigning it. If this helped you see another option, like subscribe and share it with someone who's making this decision right now. As I always tell them in my practice, independence isn't lost overnight. It's protected every day.